And this is going to be our first look at how powerful Neth is going to be on this chamber on Ascent. Right now, he's lurking over by B. His timing on joining his team through mid is going to be crucial here.
Okay, so they've smoked out the door over here. Immediately, Allow gets a drop on a Neth.
Yeah, well, with Neth gone, that kind of takes apart the kind of one curveball that Crazy Raccoon had, right? Was someone kind of lurking behind, taking over the presence in mid. And now DAMWON, they get the 5v4 retake that we talked about.
They haven't fully shot out door yet. They're waiting for the rest of the agents to collect up here into A Heaven. They're going to smoke it out now. Spam a little bit more utility in here and then try to dive in. Can they do it? Jet pulls through burst.
Oh, the entry's so good from Texture. He breaks the door as the C's comes through, and there's no way you lose that fight.
And Papagachi now, there's just no way to stop that 3v1. The defuse is done, and the first win on the board here for DAMWON.
When we saw those lineups being prepared,
literally at 1 HP is going to back a little bit further away here. They are going to try to get a push through connector here. Interesting pop-up there from Texture to then shift over to the left side, trying to shut the door. That's going to force them back around. The question now is, are they going to go over into B main or perhaps up through mid? Mid seems to be the play.
Yeah, but Lakio's ready for it. As soon as he hears a trademark go apart, he does get one pick, but it's going to be trades back and forth.
And right now, Estelle marooned in the center of the map. Probably won't be will not be lasting that much longer. Allow domes him, and that's the
over.
second.
Even though it was dropped, they could pick it up. That still gives them a little bit of room for long-range fighting.
Bit of a trade out here. May and Neth, though, begin to really pick up the lead here. Only Lakia and Esperanza remain. And it looks like they're going to
the entryway, but he's doing that so that he actually has an advantageous close angle. Of course, now the smoke's running out, so he's going to refresh it. May's got to suspect this up to a certain point.
And it has a shot. Unfortunately, it, again, is another trade out here. Lakia is unable to do anything there at the very end of that third round. And that's going to be the first win.
Not great, but at the same time, this is the round where you want to be able to at least take away the operator, right? Or win the round. It's one or the other. So I think it's okay to go for this. If you're really playing safe, the save is absolutely an option. But if they can get this first kill into the entry, doesn't look like it, though.
Yeah, another one dropped. The second is as well here. And it's just going to be Rion here.
Yeah, I mean, I think you brought up a good point, right? You have to start to red. They already knew it was only the fade because they peeked. They wow. Well, that really a treat. And this gives them a little bit more time to hold off on B. Now, with these fade ultimates coming in, and only 2 people, this is a very tough hold for DAMWON.
Yeah, let's see how many they can get before they fully penetrate into the B site. And so far, so good here. Lakia still in the picture here. May's already been taken out. Texture is everywhere.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that res ain't coming, especially as Papagachi is picked off. 5-1 now. And again, a pivotal round. Okay, Texture.
Oh my God.
Oh, that was sick. Takes Rion out, beautifully done. And again, this is really all that needs to happen here is again, Texture at the distance, Allow at the unusual close angles. Keep dropping them. And right now, Crazy Raccoon is just unable to really gain any ground, although that's insane.
That was a peak you needed. It was also a very good peak and a flick coming in from Neth. Now, part of it is because it's the tour de force. He can play a little more aggressively than it would be with a standard dropped operator.
Right.
So he can play a little bit more aggressively. He's not tied being alone in B main like we've often seen him.
30 seconds
excellent
left.
flank from Esperanza.
Good kill, and then an escape here. Now, this isn't over for May. It's not going to be easy. A lot more. Hold on. He's going to back up. I like the boombot going up there to at least buy enough time. He will get the clan.
Lakia doing what he can.
So many opportunities to spam through. Yeah.
You thought the Odin was the scary one. Watch out for that shorty.
And so Texture's going to come around here.
No.
This is going to be a big opportunity. Gets one.
Oh, no.
Pulls back.
No, he doesn't have his tailwind, so he just has to walk through his smokes and run away, and he's going to get out scot-free! Oh, my God. He walked for so long. The rest of the team just has to kind of slowly shift their position based on how far ahead Texture has pushed forward and taken map control. Now, eventually, Crazy Raccoon will be able to get the plant this round. I think they should be able to. But still, the overall macro play, just under that little ledge there. The overall macro play is definitely way stronger here for DAMWON.
Now, right now, Crazy Raccoon, they could do this. I say that, and then they get 2 more killed up. And I was going to say, I don't think they should be peeking these wider angles here. That's the only way you're going to be able to retake the site with the operator. We saw that as you're peering down the close side, or the B side closer to B lobby there. That's how you drop that 7th win on the board here. And I feel like that round was about as close. The map that can be recovered. Not that that's the biggest and most important thing here, but let's keep in mind they've been doing a pretty good job of recovering that throughout this series.
Oh, you can't lose that fight. I mean, but again, it's one chamber against a Prowler in a chamber. Of course, Neth was at the disadvantage there. A great fragment coming out from XC just to combat, kind of counter fragment.
Esperanza's Shroud stepped up here and did get a very good angle. Drops down. Rion, the other Omen, inside the bubble. And in the shorty goes and it takes him out!
Korea, the land of the shorty.
That was sick. And now it's Papagachi. And, I mean, in wine with an operator, gets a kill. It's something. But it's probably not enough. Big picture here. Lakia behind the crate. Doesn't see anything. Again, spike in hand, but it's hard to imagine a spike plan occurring here.
The plan won't happen, I don't think. But Papagachi, the question is, do you want to save this operator? Do you guys really want this on attack?
Yeah.
On the flip side, DAMWON, they have nothing to lose. They're floating in creds. They actually don't want to risk giving over this free operator, so we see the pinch coming in.
Yeah, they need to go on the hunt, deny the operator from coming in, allow Crazy Raccoon. They really need to at least maybe bring this to a 3-9 or something like that to make the second half realistic. You know, numbers like this, statistically, they just don't add up at all.
Yeah.
As far as comebacks go.
I think 3-9 is the best they could hope for. 4-8 is nigh impossible considering this is a eco round with a hero vandal on Neth, and he has opened up a site with it, but the spike is stranded, of course. And yeah, there's a long way for Astel to go.
Look at this quick rotation from Allow.
But look at this positioning after that kill. They know the last time they saw Neth was in B main. So what do we do? Lakia, he doesn't cover door first, he just peeks it, and then he makes sure he hasn't wrapped all the way through spawn. And now they've already started the kind of peaks here in B main, so now they crowd all the way back together. The comms are so good on DAMWON Kia.
Yeah, and Allow as well, taking these peaks. Taking these tighter angles with the chamber. Again, not what we normally see chamber a lot of times as the kind of operator role, the sniper role here. Oh, Esperanza.
Oh, I mean, they're trusting the null command revive, so they're not as thorough on their peaks, but that could come to bite you. Again, that one kill at the door buys enough time for the rest of DAMWON Kia to come through heaven.
You know, this round, like the last few, is probably going to be a little bit of a slow one here, as DAMWON Kia can kind of punish them.
Now, one thing, now that you mentioned the utility, I mean, so far, quite frankly, a lot of the rounds they started with the, hold on. The entry to the site.
Texture gets the kill from there as well.
Okay, okay, Rion, that was a little scary there.
Yeah, Rion with the ulti back into Boathouse now. They're going to have the spike over here onto B. Look, if they can get the plant and they can get the game, this looks like it's going to be the round. It looks like it's going to be a 10-2. Unless XC can make a miracle happen.
Yeah, it does look tough. 1v3. There's an operator waiting in back sight. May knows the location. He flashed me. He was a little rushed on that peek. Yeah. But I will say that means that's why we saw him kind of back up and just focus on tree, because that's where they last saw DAMWON Kia.
Right.
He's got to hold strong. He's got to counter use the smoke. Yes, you have to
smoke here.
Yeah, you have to use that against them. You have to kind of hold that part of your own smoke.
They're going to get the plant. They're behind Generator. Nice job by May. Texture has been dropped. Spike has been planted. Papagachi takes out Esperanza.
A great peek from May off of the paint shells.
All right.
May with the hold. Again, he uses his own, the smoke coming in from Rion to just dance in and out. He knows he doesn't want to sit in there because it's pretty obvious that it's going to be spammed out given the location next to those boxes.
Take some tighter angles and stack pretty heavily here. We got a big collection of DAMWON Kia players here in mid, but Neth already does what DAMWON Kia needed to do. A big snipe here from on XE.
Yeah, and that's going to be crucial, right, for the KO, because for DAMWON Kia to be able to kind of win this round, you get a first kill, and then you kind of want that KO utility because it's the only guaranteed flash that you have out of your agents. So without that, you're not going to be in danger. Yeah, okay, that was a little risky from May, but he knows he has the better firepower. He knows he got a couple tags. That's a safe peek.
Oh,
Nope,
what?
doesn't even need the shorty.
Too fast there.
May was supposed to be
Yeah.
the bait, but he just gets the kill with a tap.
Wasting valuable shorty bullets there.
You don't have too many.
Don't get a
You
lot of them, man.
No.
All right, another peek here. A Texture just blindsided there. Great flank. And this is going to end with Lakia unable to even get a kill.
Yeah.
So 10-4, not bad at all. Flawless round. But this next round is another big one here. You know,
Yes.
For another slow round here, this time everybody sheriffed up except for Allow. But the idea is that they're going to try to get a pick at a great distance and then maybe reconfigure depending on who got what.
Yeah, and it's going to be Allow who needs to break open that first kill with the Bulldog. Now he's been heard with his peaks here over on Cat, but May is playing on point on defense. I mean, we talked about how he was having a rough time on attack, but his aim's been good. I love the double peek above and below from May and Rion.
Here.
And they know they've heard one before.
Good pick by Texture. Take what you can get here. Even if they're probably going to lose this round, try to make a buyback a couple more Vandals. Lakia, the only one remaining, and the Spike far, far away.
Yeah, like you said, the best thing you can do here is do a little bit of damage. Now, Crazy Raccoon's fine for the next round, but again, you got to look long-term when the enemy's trying to go for a comeback. They should be fine on their operator timing as well, because Neth was sitting at 3,300 this round.
Big hit. I like the footsteps to try to draw him out. And now over here, another one.
Hold on. This is Lakia we're talking about, but he doesn't have time.
Yeah,
he needs the kill, and Rion knows it.
There's no way to get the Spike and make this work unless he was somehow able to find Rion.
Now, I do like the idea from Lakia, though. The best bet was that he was rotating back over for his teammates through mid, so he's checking the most possible angles.
The reload!
The minimap. The Prowler was just used right before they entered B main, so DAMWON heard it, but the Prowler did not spot them. So that kind of forces Popogacci to reposition because he's not aware of their exact position. Now they know the entries happen.
All right, it's going to be Popogacci back here.
Oh, he had to give up. Oh,
nice.
Good backup.
Yeah.
I can't believe they kept Popogacci alive. He had to give up on his Prowler because of the Haunt, and yet his teammates from mid have allowed him to reposition for the wall bangs.
What? The Odin shot is sick. And the Spike plant, it never happened.
With that weapon. No,
You
but
always think they're going to be behind the wall.
yeah, but I love it. I'm watching the minimap right now. Okay.
Allow!
So that's a nasty shot, but I was so curious how this duel over
You
on A
want to
main for that
play?
Vandal would
Let's
work out. I
play.
think Texture just picked it up. Okay, they finally take it down. The push out from Astel and Rion, very smart. You don't want to give up that free Vandal.
Okay, so the Odin has, or Omen, excuse me, has actually TP'd back over here into B. So it's going to be Rion trying to stop them from the B plant. Although he's wrapped around here, tries to get a shot.
Rion?
Allow shuts him down.
That was not a shot you were supposed to miss. Oh, no.
Yeah, they're doing it. And this is big. Again,
They're getting ready for this execute. They're hedging their bets on B, considering the number of people they saw in B main. It's a good bet for Crazy Raccoon.
Allow does take Neth out. B beginning to be opened up here. The last line of defense is Boat out, and he blows his brains out. Allow, May takes out Esperanza. Spike plant, recovery looking unlikely, but Rion starts it, taking Texture down.
All right, I mean, they still have a paint shell. They still have Paranoia. 2v3 absolutely doable, especially with Allow on 5 health. Now, this Paranoia has to be perfect. May has to follow through right away on it, right off the blast pack. It's good.
Oh, XC shuts him down. That's going to be it. Rion, the only hope right now.
He knows he's close.
Yeah, they know he's in that area. He might go for a wall bang. Okay, he sees where he's at.
Yeah, he knows he has to keep checking his back. He doesn't know where Lockie is coming from.
Oh, okay, Rion starts it. Not much time.
He has to stick it, though.
Oh, ending with a wall bang. Beautifully done. 13-7 is the score that ends the first map between these two.